All right, men, load your weapons. Can't we just blast them? Heads up. A little help here. A trooper should always stay on his feet.
Hey, talking through all your lines. Finally. Welcome. How's it? Where's the focus on this thing? I better turn this off. Otherwise, I'll be messing it up. Been finding the little blurry deal. Oh. So, yeah, I'm doing this stuff because.
Waiting orders, Commander.
I'm doing this stuff because I'm not going to be able to get into the video editing. Hey, what happened? That's going to give me problems. It's kind of cool though. I'm floating through space. Help me. I'm in a cloud of anti-vaxxer aspiration. Oh, that's the one. I have to look for that one. Okay. Voila. Okay.
Troopers standing by.
Once you find out you can switch these in mid-recording, it's kind of fun. Try the snap cam. To the bunny ears. Cat on head. Well, looks like welcome to the channel, Mongoose Max Hawaii. The channel. We're not too good at news, but we better be.
16-year-old Micronesian boy.
What's happening?
Of the vehicle, the April.
Oh, they're talking about the other thing. Well, here, I'll tell you. This little thing up here. Alaska. 8.5. 8.5 earthquake last night. Huh? So, everyone was on tsunami alert, running for higher ground. Oh my God, we're gonna die from this. Here's why. Here comes a big wave. Will never happen. I never woke up. Well, that's good. 8.5, that's pretty big. It depends on where it goes. But they got watching warnings and all that stuff. That's the thing about tsunamis. You don't get that much time. Hurricanes coming on, boop, 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 you know, and it might fizzle out. Anyways, okay. Yes, I'm not going to be able to edit, so this is going to be probably straight up with the in-house music. Hey, YouTube! And I have to put it all the way down. It's still kind of like a little loud, so sorry about that. See, on the computer that has the editing program, I fixed this place that was like the plug, right? And it's only got like 2 ports. 2 USB ports on the back. 2 USB ports, and then there's like the power. Like thinking, well, I fixed the plug, but I broke the trackpad cable, and the trackpad cable's like over here. See, if this is the thing, and you took out the whole back, right? Here's the hard drive. Here's the battery. Here's a fan. Here's like the you still use the drive. And this whole thing is the motherboard right here, right? Or the logic board, right? And down over here, underneath, you gotta take all of that, this kind of thing, all of it out to get to that power, right? But over here, right, this has like plugs coming in. They come up and they come over the side, and they come over here, and they come over here, and there's one over here. And this one, right, use a different color. Got snipped in half, right? Because it caught its little. I was unplugged, like I was doing everything like by the book, and then it caught its little thing, and it got pulled out. Like it was like pulling the motherboard over. Like, Skyman, someone's here, pop! And that was probably the thing breaking in half. Because it's so old and it's like decrepit. Long story short, I got to the point where there's power in it. Plugging it in. And using this mouse. This mouse I used from, I don't know, a long time ago. I didn't throw it away. It works except for the little roly thing. And where am I going with this? I can't still take this footage with the file and the USB hard, the little thumb drive, and put it over there, because that's what I was going to do, because I need these in one USB port and the file come in on the other USB port. Well, one USB port decides not to work and the keyboard don't work. So now I'm getting a keyboard thing. I was thinking, oh my God, but you know, the keyboard only costs like $12. But then you have to take this out. You have to take this out. No, you don't have to take that out. You have to take this out, and this out. You have to take all of that out. And then underneath, it's like trackpad, the keyboard. And the keyboard has that one little thing. It's over here with this one. But I think it just got dented. The keyboard don't work. Oh. I'm insane. Okay, so it's not like this is newspaper. Yeah, this is the newspaper. Let's get over here. Let's do this stuff. And they're coming around the thing and chewing my nose. Wait and see. Vaccine mandates. I was having a real conversation with a friend of mine. He's still my friend. He wrote this comment. He's got some. He'll take a position and he'll just put it out kind of in a sarcastic, funny way, but real short and like succinct. And then so he made a comment. I was all happy I got a comment. I got a comment. Oh, I know the person. Like 2 people watch my videos. A friend and my sister. Oh, and of course me, because I used to go back and check it for edits, but not anymore, right, Frank? Joe's good. It can happen here. I'm telling you, my dear, that it can happen here. I wrote a big long response. Boo boo, the politicization. Anyways, we're talking about this sheet. Mandates for the vaccine. When's that going to happen? Pres Joe Cool is going to say something about that for federal jobs. Because if you're the employer, you get to call the shots. If you don't like it, take a hike. Someone else will take your job spot. Free market system, that's how it's going to work. Small businesses, wait and see. Right? Because they can't coerce you because it's against the American, principle. But it's all gotten twisted because you got the QGOPers going like, baby pizza, whatever the freaking alien. Dr. Seuss. Public teachers are going to return to the classroom, which basically I have no sympathy for you guys. Sorry. My sympathy for the education system went out the window when they threw me, baby with the bathwater, out the window, thereby destroying my career. So basically, I come from this higher education school of thought called FU. Now, F University, F stands for forget it. FU, forget you. And so now back over here, you got SciCap. Yeah, with these names, they're Micronesian, I think. I think it's Micronesian, and it's like a big controversial community thing. Like they're disenfranchised, affringed, but so their youth are going out of control. So the thing. So they had this big thing about how this kid was just like the 16-year-old, unarmed 16-year-old shot in the back by the police. And it's like, no, you got to look at this whole thing. So now they got the body cam footage released to the public so you can see it. And I saw some of it. And the car, after the big high-speed chase, was kind of at a stop because it was like kind of wedged between a car and a tree and this kind of thing. And it was They couldn't go any further. So they kind of captured the car and it was at a stop. And then the police were coming up to the car going, hey, get out of the car, get out, like this. And then it kind of reversed and went forward at an angle and drove into a ditch. And I think that's where somewhere in between point A and B is where shots were fired from behind at the car, thereby hitting him in the back through the car. This just looks like, they're stopping the possibly dangerously armed person video footage. But they got the thing going down. You don't like micronations. It's like, hey, the kid's like freaking. Back in the day, 1958, Dwight D. Eisenhower, the guy that told us all about in his farewell address, watch out about the industrial military complex. Of course, he talks like an impersonation of Nixon or something. And he's over at the Church College of Hawaii, which is basically right now Brigham Young University. Mormons, I think, right? Mormons? Brigham Young, yeah. We have a big Mormon. The Mormons over here are a lot different than the Mormons on the mainland. So when I went to the mainland, I had no idea. Mormons here are just like, people. Over the mainland, never mind. It's gonna be wet and rainy. No, it's gonna be a nice day today. So infrastructure stuff. President's gonna tell you guys, hey, get shot or no. and here in Iran, okay, so they got the new guy, right? New person in office as the top leader of Iran. Ayatollah Khomeini, he's back from the dead. No, it's Ayatollah Ali Khomeini, right? So the other leader, this guy, President Hassan Rouhani, now he has to step down because they had an election. I don't know, they dip their thumb in the purple. I don't know what they do. And so he's out, and this Ayatollah's back. Well, he's in there. And as the other guy the other guy was he was the Iran part of the Iran deal to denuclearize Iran with the centrifuge and the nuclear stuff. And so as he's leaving office, the Ayatollah guy's like, hey, you basically like, you stupid idiot making deals with US. So now it's an indicator that Iran thing, reviving it does not look good. So Iran so far away, but they're going to glow in the dark. Centrifuge and all that nuclear stuff. Taliban raises global stature. China thugs because they're another part of it. Sudoku. Oh my gosh. Tsunami watch canceled. Leisurely abandoned. Ravaged by intense blaze. Oh yeah. It's called arson. Get some good stuff. Oh, here's a question. Should government public workers be required to get vaccination against COVID-19 or else face weekly testing? 87% yes. Sorry, Kyle. Public opinion. I just poked myself in the eye. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to use your name. I was going to say first name. I'm trying not to use my first name because Mongoose Max is so mysterious. It's like, who cares anyways? Facebook getting ads is topping $10 billion in their profit. So Facebook users, there's Mark Zuckerberg going, hey, bring it on. And then he wants to make virtual reality so you guys can be on Facebook looking at each other through those VR goggles, I guess. It's going to be a whole new experience. Cool, Sharks. This is pretty cool. This guy's winning. Caleb, get out of the water. Caleb's, I guess, got a gold in Bobby Finke. Blue shocks. So I don't know what my timing is because I just totally blew this whole dealie. But let us to the editor. Let's just do it. Okay. Too long. I tell a story about myself, and then this news is like, ding, time. Okay. Pandemic becoming politicized. divisive even. And the UFO has landed. As the number of vaccinations has not attained the arbitrary rate of 70% set by the governor. Editorial note: 70% is not arbitrary. Ding dong. I mean, sorry, Krista. we value your opinion. It's not 70% is not arbitrary. 70% was set down by the President of the United States based on CDC recommendations, which is kind of like our science guide for about that many people. I mean, they're kind of making the science guess because you're talking about populations and viral transmission. So you're not going to get super 100% accurate results. But 70% is set down from the top on high federal POTUS. The governor is just like going, oh, 70%, okay, 70% here. That's all he's doing. It's not arbitrary. And cases have been going up thanks to loosening of restrictions on July 8th because everyone's business, money, profit, more than they like you, be safe. It's impossible to notice how the pandemic is becoming more politicized than ever. As another editorial thing, I said that before, it's politicized. Everyone wants their opinions on these things. And with your recent choice of publish a letter calling for the unvaccinated to be denied medical care, your choice to publish a letter for the unvaccinated to be denied medical care, the pandemic is now openly becoming weaponized by you, the media. The site article, July 26. Don't allow anti-vaxxers to get COVID treatment. Shame on you for pouring gasoline on this social fire we are all trying our best to deal with. We're all in this together has given us away to us versus them. Is this the world we want to live in? Krista Vessel, Makili, Makali, Moili. That's kind of like, why can't we all just get along? True, but what are we, 7th graders who are new agers? I'm sorry. Yeah, it's just a letter to the editor. It's like one person's opinion, and it's damn funny. Just, hey, you don't want to get vaccinated? How about no medical treatment too? Might make them think twice. Because it comes down to the politicized, dollars to donuts. You really want to be in the hospital? And some of them do. They've caught it. They're like, okay, now that you caught it and you kind of recovered, you guys in the hospital, that I'm still not going to get vaccinated. Doctor's like holding the microphone on the boom. Don't touch me. Restrict access based on proof of vaccination. Here we go. Down with the virus again. Kudos to Stephen Tsai on his opinion that all players and coaches should be vaccinated in order to participate. Site article, July 27th. This is like a day ago. But why stop with athletes? People who want to use airlines in frequent public places, such as restaurants and shops, should have the same restrictions. With all the retailers that do home deliveries, the unvaccinated won't starve. Sure, people have the right to make choices, but not at the inconvenience of and threat to the safety of those trying to follow the guidelines. If all this was imposed, I can't help feeling it would go a long way to humanity shut down this dangerous and racing pandemic. Butch Ford, Kailua Kona. You win, man. I don't know, you don't win. I was gonna say you win just for having the name of Butch Ford. How cool is that? Who are you? Butch Ford. It's like, oh my god. Actually, it sounds like a porn star. Sorry, Butch. We value your opinion. You're a good guy. Krista is a good lady. And we're looking at their stuff, and then, I don't know, it's just kind of funny because it's become such a thing. And just remember, the great fix is not done yet. I want a close-up look at this. Let me show you this. See that? Yeah. But anyways, aloha. Everything's fine. Aloha. Toodles. Aloha. Aloha.